This is Sunil Setia, Executive Director for Chennai CBDB and Chennai South. And today I have a very good friend of mine, Ajeeth Nahar, who is Executive Director for Chennai South and also the Regional Operation Head for Chennai CBDB. And he has been in BNI for 13 years. Yes, you heard it right. He was a member 13 years back and today he is Executive Director for Chennai South. So Ajeeth, just tell me a little more about you, maybe from the beginning of your life, a little more.
So, Baba, I was born and brought up in Chennai, and I did my schooling in Don Bosco, and I finished that and I went to Loyola. I did my BCom at Loyola, then I did my MBA, and after MBA, I was there for 2 years in a company where that field was totally into animations and all that. But suddenly one day I thought that that's not my field, and I wanted to change my field, and I came into my family business. So again, there you all know it's a routine, same thing. I want to do something new. That's where I met an amazing person in my life. That's none other than who's sitting on my left is Mr. Sunil Setia. So I met him in one of the coffee shop, and that coffee shop today turned out to be a big fat breakfast, lunch, dinner with him always. And it's in this journey has been for the last 13 years.
And very good remind me that we're getting fat together.
And so way back in 2013, I started my journey in BNI. As I said, I was a member. Then I took over the operations for Chennai CBDB. Chennai CBDB way back that time was 140 members, and today we are 1,200 plus entrepreneurs, including Chennai South, and now I'm the Executive Director for Chennai South. I think the journey has been amazing. Seeing entrepreneurs grow day by day and moving with each and every entrepreneur has not only changed their life but also our perspective of life towards entrepreneurship.
Thank you, and I'd like to say thank you to my good friend Ramesh Pafna, who introduced me to Ajeeth. Ajeeth was working along with him, and one of the days I called and said, hey, I'm looking for an MBA. And he asked me, why are you looking for an MBA? I said, as chartered accountants, we never know how to market. So when an MBA is going to come, he's going to give us a new perspective on how to market chartered accountants. It's not about going out and marketing, but still an understanding of how can we take things differently. So he has been a huge asset with us for the whole organization, and especially for BNI. In the initial years of BNI, I was struggling a lot because I was focusing on operations, I was focusing on chapters, BNI Connect, and too many things were running on. So the day Ajeeth joined me, and we had him in BNI Dazzlers from the launch, and he became my backbone of support on the BNI Connect part and operations side. Thanks to him, he's brought in the systems and the process in the whole of BNI. And today he's looked up to across the whole country. One of the best BNI Connect trainers that you can find in the whole country is Ajeeth. And so Ajeeth, from 2013 to 2025, you have been growing in BNI. And you have been seeing the journey about the region, about the members and yourself. So first, we will divide into, you speak about your growth in BNI and through BNI, then about the members, and then about the region as a whole. And relaxed.
So if you see, when I way back in 2013, when I joined as a member, they were all looking me only as a member. So obviously age matters, right? So I think I was one of the bunch of youngest among the chapter, and people were not looking at me as an entrepreneur. But we started meeting so many people from across different chapters, moving with them, speaking with them. I took up this entrepreneurship journey so seriously that today, after 13 years of my BNI journey, this is helping my own business to take to the next level, because BNI is not all about business. It's about network, it's about people, how you build a relationship, and today relationship only is the most important factor in every entrepreneur's life, which can take their journey to next level.
So that is about your personal life, and I also know that you recently have now got back to help your dad to take his business to next level.
Yes.
So that is on the personal side, and also with regard to the family side, like you have a teenage son now. So can you just share that how this beautiful journey of from 2013 to now is helping you to take care of your family and children?
The best thing about BNI, what I love is which takes care of everything, is the system. A member, or I would say anyone who follows a system rightly, I think his life will become so beautiful. I think the BNI systems are so strong and so powerful that each and every core value of BNI has helped me to grow, not only personally but also takes care of the family, the system, the ethics. We say that being a North Indian family, we have to follow the tradition. I think that in BNI is also the tradition plus innovation. I think I learned from that tradition is very important. for an entrepreneur, for a family person, and it goes on.
Brilliant. So as a member you have been growing. The next is you also seen the journey of various other members. So can you just share one or two stories of other members whose life has been inspirational for you?
So there are a lot of members whom we meet day in, day out, but there are a few members which we cannot forget who joined BNI, and when they joined BNI, they thought BNI is the lifeline, and that's the fact, friends. BNI is being the lifeline for them. Why? Because when they joined BNI, they were only doing an X amount of turnover, and today, if you see, because of the BNI, because of this network of BNI, and because of our region, which is a system driven as per BNI, they have taken their business to next level, and you can't believe, guys, their turnover is not gone 1x, 2x, 3x, it's gone up to 30x. So like that, there are 3-4 members, to name a few, which remembers immediately top of mind is from Azure. We have Sriram, who's in stationery business. An amazing story. You will be hearing him very shortly. We have Mr. Mukesh from Galaxy. His story, who never thought that he will go from national to international, and I think today, because of BNI, his business is spread across even internationally also.
Brilliant. And now we've also seen the journey of the region, and we have seen during the COVID times also, and ups and downs as a region. So what has been so dramatic or inspirational looking at the region as a whole? How the members contributed, directors have contributed, and what do you think about it?
I think when COVID came, everyone were actually thinking whether they will live or not live, and I think BNI has proved it for each and every member that whichever wave comes, we are there each other as an helping hand, helping each other at the times when it is needed. For an example, we had many members in time of COVID. If you see, they were suffering to get even beds at the hospital or medicines. But I think this network, because of BNI network, we have saved. I would not, even if you save one life, it is actually saving like 1,000 lives. And I think we have saved so many lives that we cannot even think of. Those are the days that we think that as all came together and made someone's family happy. And I think BNI has proved that. That's one thing. And also, you would all heard that so many of the students would have got stuck in out of India because of COVID waves, and they could not come back. And I think BNI was one of the biggest platform which was never showcased anywhere. We were, as a team, as executive directors from across the globe, joined hands, and we brought 140 Indian students from Poland to India. I think that's an amazing thing which one can think of it.
I think that the story is the Ukraine war, not the COVID times. Yeah, when the
Yes,
Ukraine war started and a lot of students were stuck up there, and then how the executive directors across the world came together to ensure the students who were stuck there were able to comfortably come back to the country.
And I think this can happen only because of the network, and I think BNI has such a strong network across the globe with 340 plus, I would not say members, I would say entrepreneurs who are referral partners for life.
So Ajeeth, tell me, how important is system and process for a BNI member and the chapters?
I think system and process is very important as a BNI member. Why? Because the BNI has been there for last 40 years, and they have all the system which has been tested and proved. I'll give you an example why I'm saying it's tested and proved. A chapter which follows the system of BNI and diligently uses the system properly, they have done more business, and they have done in a very fastest way. Futures, one of the best chapter which has done fastest 100 crores. Simultaneously, there has been another chapter who never followed the system, and today the chapter is not even there in our region. That chapter fell off so fast because members thought they can do it, the BNI, in their own way. That cannot be done in your own way. So as a members, I think you need to follow the system and the process to be successful in BNI, and I think that's how the entire world of BNI is following, and I think successful chapters across the globe are the ones who follow the system region.
Like how our founder says, have fun in the fundamentals, not fun with the fundamentals, and very importantly, never fundamental, right? So also about your BNI journey that you have seen, you and me have been part of multiple networking events, whether it's a regional event, national event, and international event.
Yes.
How important is it for members to attend these kind of events?
I think it's very important because why we all join BNI? Yes, obviously as entrepreneurs we need to make money, But very important is what Robert Cialdini said, your network is your network. I think only if you start attending the various region, either the members day or the conclaves or any activities in other regions or across the globe they do, you get to network other region members. It helps you to increase your network, and I think that network helps you to take your business to next level also. And as I say, entrepreneurs are always lonely, but in BNI, if you are part of BNI, you are never lonely, because only an entrepreneur can understand other entrepreneurship journey.
So right, you rightly said that. Entrepreneurs, you're always alone at the top. When you're sitting there alone and wanting to take some decisions, you do not know where to go. But BNI is a community where everybody is an entrepreneur. We able to understand each other's journey, each other's challenges, situations, and whatever you're going through. And do you think BNI members can reach out to members across the whole world?
The most easiest way is yes, in BNI, yes, but it is not a sales. It's not a sales thing where you just send an SMS or spam them. No, you need to build relationship. That's what I said. BNI is all about relationship.
So we have to use the platform BNI Connect.
BNI Connect.
Send a request.
Build a relationship. Schedule a one-to-one. In BNI, there's something called one-to-one, which is a structured way of understanding the other person, where each member, when two of them do a one-to-one, we get it 45 minutes where they talk about their entire journey of not only their business, but also about their family, their hobbies and interests. So that's just a start. Like you say,
It's getting to know each other personally and then professionally, and which will lead into business over a period of time.
And I think BNI is the best platform for that. Yes, I would not say that there are other platforms also, but BNI is the only platform which focus. I will not even say majorly, which focuses on business and your growth in business.
Brilliant. Now, let me ask you, which is your favorite core value and why?
One of my favorite core values is we have 7 core values, but I would say givers gain is one of my biggest and the favorite core value, because as we say, you in the universe says, as you keep giving, you will keep getting. So I think that's one of my favorite core value, givers gain.
Brilliant. So can you just give an example or a story of givers gain which you experienced in your own life?
If you see that, most of us, we are so busy in our business life, in our family life, but we don't think about something which is social, where we can give back to the society. And I think that I love about, after coming to BNI, I learned that givers gain. We keep giving to the entrepreneurs and we'll keep getting. But there's one part of the society called social cause. I love doing that, and because of this givers gain core value, I love to do a lot of social cause, especially for girl child. Where today, if you look at in our society, many of the such organizations are looking for people who can help, and I think I'm just 0.001% in helping that such society.
Brilliant. And I also want to bring to notice that we've been planting trees, saplings across all of Chennai, and as Chennai CBDB members have been coming forward and contributing towards the tree plantation drive. And that has been really good. I think till date, from our region alone, we have planted around 11,000 trees. Yes. And thanks to all the members who have been continuously contributing for this cause. So, is there any other cause that we're really working as of now?
Now, recently, when after COVID, we most of them, if you look at entrepreneurs were facing a lot of challenges in their business, and I think one cause which I loved in where we formed this trust at time of COVID, Chennai one, where we helped our own members to again bring and build up their business in a good level. I think it's one of the best way as we BNI executive directors want to give it back to our members.
I still remember a story where one of the members, his whole factory was burnt out, completely destroyed by fire. The whole chapter members came together, put in the money and ensure that the factory is up and running, and the member is back again. So these are some amazing stories. I believe that as a community, we're not just focusing on business of oneself, but how each and every member in the community can work together, grow together, and the times when they need the most, we're there to support them. Right?
Yes.
Good. So what has been your favorite moment in a BNI journey?
My favorite was, if you ask me, when we did our first, I would say way back in 2014, when our region was new and even I was new to BNI, we did our annual awards night, and that was one moment where all the members were under one roof, and it was like an amazing moment, because seeing all entrepreneurs under one roof with that tribe, which tribe them that BNI has helped them to grow their business, and the kind of network they had, and from there it's been like 10 years that we've been doing every year our Iron Awards night, and I think that's one of the touching point where you can meet under one roof 1,000 plus entrepreneurs, which I think no other organization has that.
So, Ajeeth, what has been the most amazing moment in your BNI journey?
I think one of the amazing moment is this. Every year BNI has an international conference, and I remember one of the international conference was in Poland, where me and Mr. Sunil had gone together, and I think the time what we spent there was amazing. But the most important, the network what we built was so amazing that today you ask us, we are able to connect any member anywhere across the globe. And that trip was not only an international, but we came to know about each other so better. As in BNA, we say, no, we out, if you build relationship, a lot of opportunities, a lot of business happens, and I think that was one international
That
trip.
was also your first international trip?
No, we went before that, but I think that particular year was an amazing network.
I know the earlier trip you spent more time with others than with me.
So that was yes, that's correct. Yeah. So that time we had many of them, and I have to tell that about that trip before. Without that, it will become incomplete. You know that my first trip of BNI international conference was at Bangkok. Did anyone believe going to Bangkok for an international trip? No one.
Yeah, no international trip, but not doing what you're supposed to do, right? It was a lot of fun, a lot of education that we had. And yes, Ajeeth pointed out so brilliantly that every conference that we go, we are now renewing our relationship with members across the world. It's an opportunity where executive directors, members across the whole world come together and network. So if you're truly looking to build your business across the globe, it is opportunity for us to network and build a business by attending such events. That's really important. So I think we also do our annual awards night Synergy.
Yes.
So what's your experiences with Synergy and anything you want to share?
I think the kind of event which we do today, the world has copied us. Because when we did our first event, as I said, in 2014, in such a mega scale, we did it at ITC. Even as directors, we never believed that that event will go for an amazing success. And I think many of the executive directors from across the other cities have attended our events. And I think they have taken our standards of even what we do to their region.
Exactly, it has become a benchmark at that point of time.
Yes.
And then every region just wanted to see that how they can keep doing better than whatever we are doing year on year.
Yes, and we have been doing every year. It is only improvising. Yes, I can say that improvisation makes the even more success. Same also for an entrepreneur. Learning, as you keep learning, it makes you success.
So Ajeeth, you have been a member, and you're also now supporting chapters, launching chapters, training members. So how important is visitors to the chapter?
I think they're the lifeline of any chapter. Why? Members think that if we have to invite visitors, they have to be a member. No. Visitor word itself has been misrepresented by everyone. Visitor is one new network to the chapter where every member can increase one new network, because a visitor who is coming in, he can become a dream referral for any members.
That's brilliant. Like every person walking in is not just a person, it's a network. So when new people are coming inside the room, every new person coming in is a new network. Brilliant. Yes, go on.
So that is one thing. Why it is a new network? Because like how we are as members, we say that we have so many contacts with us, so much of network with us. Even that one person who's coming inside is also coming with the same of his own contacts, his own network, which can help even other members to expand their business to that particular visitor network. I think that's why they are important, and they are the lifeline of every chapter. More than every chapter, I would say, for every member who can also build trust by inviting his network inside the room, and also show that he is part of such a trustworthy group, and the visitor who comes in believes his the group where he is, and starts, in fact, he can start getting more business.
Exactly. So one, a visitor comes in, it's a new network. Two, a visitor also becomes that these are the kind of people you are moving with. So if I'm going to invite a very, very good, trustworthy and notable influencer in the society as a visitor, then my own reputation in the chapter is going to go up, because these are the kind of people I network. Am I right?
Yes.
And visitor also can give referrals to the members in the chapter. That means an opportunity that this person comes inside, looks at the room, he can give referrals to the members in the room. He is also increasing your reputation. And third, what if the visitor becomes a member? It becomes a lifelong referral for all the chapter members. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are some of the benefits of being a visitor. Now tell me, you also been a new member in a new chapter, and you also see the journey of members in existing chapters and new chapters and all these confusions. Okay. But what is one advice or some of the top tips that you will give to a new member becoming part of the region or BNI?
Okay, if any new member wants to become part of the region, my first option will always be part of a new chapter. You may ask me why. In fact, in new chapters, members make more money. Why? Because BNI says relationship. Build relationship is that's where your business will grow, and in a new chapter, relationships are built faster. Why? Because you're starting from the scratch and you start knowing each and everyone.
So everybody is beginning at the same starting line.
Same starting line. And I'm not saying that in existing chapter you won't, but in existing chapter it will take time.
But it is a myth, right? People keep saying that, hey, I will join a big chapter because immediately I have some 60 people, 70, 100 people to network with. But I also found that if you are going to join a chapter of 60, 70, 80 members and above, you have to build relationship with these people. But when you're becoming part of a new chapter which is going for launch, we start doing activities together as a chapter, and this activity which is done together builds the confidence and trust among each other, where members start to do business to each other faster. Am I right?
Yes, correct. Relationship starts from the day one you start meeting. So I think that's very important, and that's one of the biggest core value, right? Building relationship in BNI.
Brilliant. Okay, is anything else you want to add with regard to new members and mentoring?
New members, yes. Every new member who joins our region, there's something called as mentoring the mentor. In our region, we name it as Rising Star program. Why it is important? Because you're stepping into a world's largest referral networking organization. And I think the kind of referral and the network what we are using because of the BNI system, it takes for a new member to understand. And that's why we developed this process called Rising Star. And I think this Rising Star talks about stage by stage, where if member goes through that, he can make his journey in BNI smoothly, and it can take to the new heights.
I still remember when we were first sitting down to work out the Rising Star program. We brought this program thanks to BNI Futures at that point of time, and the whole chapter was ready to pilot the whole program. In fact, we sat with the leadership team, MC committee, coordinators, and stage by stage, this whole program has been developed by members, for the members, and of the members.
Yes.
Right? We only did the job was asking questions to them, and we kept asking questions, and they kept telling the answers. And I think it has been a beautiful journey of developing the whole program of Rising Star. And plus, I think thanks to you and Jayesh, where we brought this Rising Star program into an app format or a video format, which is available on the web, and all the new members can access to this particular Rising Star program, understand it, and even if a member who has been in the system for 4 years, 5 years, do you think they can also access and get the foundation?
I think that's always better. No, we keep saying as an entrepreneur, you need to keep learning. And I think even a BNI member needs to keep learning, because that's the best way for them to build trust in the chapter also, and also in the business.
Brilliant. So we spoke about your journey, we spoke about certain things, but has there been moments where you faced challenges and it was like, oh my God, will I come out of this in BNI?
I think we face a lot of challenges. It keeps coming and it keeps moving on. I think challenge is the way we need to live our life. Many challenges. Sometimes you feel chapters dropping off. Sometimes you feel chapters are not able to do business. Sometimes you find chapters are not able to invite visitors. So, but the best thing in this is how you overcome it. And for that only in BNI we have an amazing system. Apart from the leadership team, we have someone called as growth director and the growth ambassador who are always there to help you in challenging times. And I think their experience matters a lot. That's why we are helping the chapter externally. And I think the challenge can be overcome. There's nothing such that you cannot overcome a challenge. If you try or believe in I would say if you believe in it, then I think you can succeed.
Brilliant. So you were saying that growth directors and ambassadors are like the a coach who is coming from outside with an outside perspective. They're looking at the things and they're guiding you and supporting you and ensuring that the chapter as a whole is continuously growing and making more money, right?
Yes, and I would say that when you face a challenge, when you don't follow the system and process, when you're following the system and process, it's not a challenge. It's just one, you can say, a line where you just need to cross that. And I think if you start believing the system, I think even crossing the line becomes easy.
Now people keep saying my chapter culture, but I don't believe something like chapter culture. We should aspire for BNI culture. So when I say BNI culture, what I mean here is that are we following the ethics of BNI? Are we following the core values of BNI? When we start following the ethics and the core values of BNI, that is when a chapter can be said to be a chapter which is following the BNI culture.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah, 100%. Again, I would say that let me tell you, as an entrepreneur, when we run our organization or we run our company, we have set core values, we have code of ethics, we have a vision, we have a mission. If you look at, if you have been following that properly and diligently, then you are successful. The same way your membership in BNI also believes only in these three things. Follow the system, follow the process, believe in the core value of BNI, and I think your business and your membership journey will be so beautiful.
Brilliant. Thank you, Ajeeth, for that thing that you shared. Now, as a trainer, as a person, I know personally that how you are not comfortable standing up and speaking in front of a crowd. And today, to see you take trainings and speak to people at a large gathering, what has been that kind of an experience, and how are you able to transition that?
I like to take this as an example. I've seen many members who join BNI. They want to join BNI, but after seeing the crowd, they don't join. But I've seen many of the entrepreneurs who I saw them when they first joined in BNI, but today they are extrovert, they are not introvert, and it has changed their life. Why? Because we say no, only when you move with the right kind of people, or we say no, that circle of influence who's there around you, that takes your business or your
you are the average of the top 5 people you're moving around with. The circle of influence,
Yes.
the people with whom you're moving day in, day out, right?
Then you start thinking like that, and your thinking changes, the way you speak changes, and in fact you also try that you should also start learning new things so that you can be way ahead of them also sometimes, and also in your business also ahead of your competition. And I think this is the only place which can you can learn, do mistakes, and also get corrected, because we are all entrepreneurs.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The vision of our region, Chennai CBDB and South, is to be in next 5 years 6,000 plus members. To achieve the 6,000 members, when you plant new seeds, it grows to a plant and then to a fruit. Same way, to grow your business, you need to plant a new network to take your business to the next level because of this network. Because every new network who's coming will help you to increase business. Imagine a group of 6,000 plus entrepreneurs, I would say 6,000 plus network, which is if you take into 2 times, is almost 1,200. That means you're connected to 1,200 networks of that particular group.
Brilliant. I like this because let me also tell you simple data. I've been seeing the region way back from 1992 onwards, and I have the data from 91. I've seen that as and when the region is growing, the average chapter size of the region is growing, the average referral per member per week is growing, and surprisingly, the average seat value of every member in the region is growing. So I've seen this in the last 4 years also. As the region is growing and the average chapter size is growing, our seat value across the whole region is around 80 lakh of rupees. So we're just 20 lakh short of 1 crore. And I believe if we start planting the new networks and reaping the benefits of this new network, which becomes part of our own community, over a period of time, I have a vision is not just 6,000 plus members. I have a vision that in this next 5 years, the average seat value in our region should go up to 2 crores per member. And that is what is going to be a brilliant, because every member makes more money. For me, when every entrepreneur is making more money, not just he's making money for self, he's making more money for the employees, he's making more money for the society and paying more taxes and helping the whole country. That's the vision that we have, that every person joining or becoming part of BNI on an average year on year should add 10 more employees to his business. That way we can impact the whole society.
Yes, I think impacting the society is one of the important thing which every entrepreneur wants. That's what we say, giving back to the society.
Brilliant. What is your vision with regard to the women entrepreneurs becoming part of BNI?
That's an amazing thing. Women entrepreneurs are the lifeline. Again, like how we say, women are the lifeline for their families. I think women are also a lifeline for developing their own entrepreneurship journey. And I think BNI is such a one of the safest platform where women entrepreneurs feel safe and they can take their business to the next level. Because as we say in BNI, we focus is only on business and helping each other and building contacts and building network, and this takes your business to the next level.
I have a specific ask to all the members who are watching this. We are looking for having an average chapter size of 75 members across the whole region, and in these 75 members, I would love to have at least 25 members as women entrepreneurs, because I've seen that women bring balance in life, right? And it definitely makes sense that when women are there in the room, men behave very well, right? And they focus on business. So that is what is my experience, and I believe that we as together can make a bigger impact on the society by also helping the women entrepreneurs to come out and become a force by themselves. Now, Ajeeth, how about this youngsters, the Gen Zs who are coming in? How BNI can help them, the startups and all those things?
I think none of the colleges across the globe, if I'm not wrong, they don't have any course on networking. And I think this is the best platform for the Gen Zs to become part of BNI and learn about referral marketing. And I think it's like a mini MBA. I've seen many of our entrepreneurs who have been in BNI.
You also an MBA, right?
Yes.
So was referral marketing covered in MBA?
No, it was not covered. And I still believe there's one member who actually literally said, I have joined BNI to do my MBA.
Okay. And it's a real-time MBA.
It's a real-time MBA. And because of that, he has opened so many divisions of business which he never thought of. And he's an architect. Today, an architect doing a business lift manufacturing. He's also into contracting of.
I think he's also opened up branches in Singapore and Malaysia. And in our own country, he's got 2 or 3 new branches. I still remember. Yeah.
All the thoughts have come only because of BNI, which he never thought of that he will have today so many branches in fact.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's go to the quick fire round, and I'm going to ask you questions, and you have to answer quick fire without even thinking. Okay. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Breakfast or lunch?
Breakfast.
No lunch?
No.
Dosa or pizza?
Dosa.
Preference of visitors?
Visitors.
Why?
Because one visitor who's coming inside the room is not one network, it's a huge bunch of his network. And I think every time a visitor coming inside the room is a network.
One referral is one referral, but one visitor is n number of
network
referrals.
and referrals also.
Thank you. Okay. Book or movie?
Book.
Which book?
5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell.
Brilliant. And what do you like in that book?
The most important thing I like is leaders don't blame, don't excuse, don't justify.
So leaders don't blame, leaders don't justify, leaders don't give excuses. Brilliant.